Ugh. What do I have to do? Oh, I finished this already. Nice. What is the name of the setter for a field name? A setter. Choose a pair of getter and setter names for the Boolean fields completed. Isn't this outdated? Do people still do this? What? Choose a pair of getter and setter names for the Boolean field completed according to the convention? I mean, that is completed is not, that's just idiotic. It's not a verb. Methods are like, yeah. Just a terrible pattern. In the context, this is why I don't want to learn Java, but whatever. Consider the following code snippet. Oh man. Public string get name. What am I doing in the context? No. I just want to point out that these setters, in a previous problem, it failed me because I didn't return the value that we were setting. And in these, they don't do that. Oh, wow. What's public long? Oh no, you're supposed to do is locked because for some reason a boolean should. Why does it do that? Oh my god, please stop. Oh, fuck. It's so bad. I need to find out what script this is and just block it from. Actually, might do that. It's like so annoying. And then public boolean public boolean set locked. See, but it's like the variable. I don't know. I don't like this. Boolean next locked. This dot locked equals next locked. Return this dot locked, and then. Ah. Okay, real quick. Inspect. I wonder if I can find out this button. Pointer events. I want to know if I can. What is this called? Space bot. Search for bot. Nope. I want like exactly. I can't remember how to do regex. Maybe network. I'll see something. Oh no, I hope I didn't. Yeah, spacebot. E4JS. Okay. So if I block URL, refresh. No. It won't load. Oh, that's so disappointing. Public. What are we doing? There's probably a private name. There we go. That was harder than it should have been. The set color method allows us to encapsulate the process of setting the value to the color variable. Seriously? Cool. Yeah. Interesting. Ugh, I'm tired. Account and its owner. There are two classes. Account with 3 fields. Code balance owner. Log in first name, last name. What does this want me to do? In the main method, create an instance of the account class and pass it to the process method by calling process account. So, okay. So my account would be account equals new account. And the instance must have the following. So code. Let's see, it's code balance owner. Oh, nice. And then, so we need like a new user because we need to pass an owner. So we also do user, and this one is login first name, last name, which was demo user, Alexander. Okay, so now I have my user, and I can just hard code these, it looks like. So code, not very secure now, is it? Yeah, balance, and then user. Now we do process. I don't know what process is. Sorry, there's a bug here. A little fly. Where does process? Oh, it's just a function. It's a method on the main class. Okay. So process the account. Oh, wow. Semicolon's really gonna do me like that. Shoot, public user. I think that's how it was. Do not make the fields of the constructor private. What does this want from me? So public login. Oh. I didn't even, I totally blanked out there. Nice. Yeah, I think you just still do. No. Easy peasy. Ain't no thing. Okay, access modifiers. Whoa, dude, 11 minutes. Oh my god, it's so boring. When you manage the access in your code, you divide objects of your program into two groups, top level and low level items. Fields and methods that are explicitly used outside the class are called top level fields and methods. If fields and methods are used inside the class, they are known as low level ones. This low level and top level logic is also applicable to classes. Usually, using low level items helps to unload top level classes. I already don't know what I read. These items are not explicitly used. It will be efficient to restrict access to them. Let's see how we can set restrictions to different parts of the code. A top level class can have one of the two following modifiers: package private, default, no explicit modifier, visible only for classes from the same package, and public, visible to all classes everywhere. Here's a class inside the package, hyperskill Java package theory. This class can be used only by other classes from the same package. It's not even visible for classes from any other package. It is still unavailable from package AC and package A itself. Here's a public class inside the package. class has no access restrictions. It is visible to all classes and can be used everywhere. The buttons. Public. Make all other classes with low-level logic. Package private. Cover the engine with the body. Remember, everything that's not meant to be used / changed by classes from other packages should not be public. Private members. A class member, a field, or a method. I'm surprised they're not called properties. Has more options to choose from. Private, package private, protected, and public. Let's consider a member. Private to control areas to them from any other class. In some cases, these fields are only used internally in the class, and there is no way to change or even access them from any other class. In other cases, it can be done via accessor methods. Example, getters and setters. Getter and setter methods are used to protect and hide your data when creating classes. A getter method returns the value of a field, while a setter method sets or updates the value. We will discuss the main features of getter and setter methods in further topics. Private methods are used to hide the internal low-level logic implementation from the rest of the code and make public methods more brief and readable. Here's the class counter with the private field current. Okay. Dude, are you serious right now? Why would you make this? Holy shit. Let's review the names. I can't imagine starting with a language like this. Seems ridiculous. You're given 2 classes. Select all the correct lines. Select all correct lines. What do you mean correct? What's correct? What? Oh, I see. And B equals object B. Dot B. So 2 is incorrect. So 1 is correct, right? Because it's a public class. Private int B, int C. So package private, it's in the same package. So 3 is correct. 4. So this is weird. I don't know if you could do that. Let's say you can. Why not? It's just going to the other one. But won't this just like, I don't know. Okay, so now A, sure, it can be valid. And int A, object A, is private, so it's invalid. Cool. Types of access modifiers. That one, that one, that one. Friend. A friend modifier. You have a class with 1 private constructor. Alright, you have a class with 1 private constructor. Select all correct statements. You can create instance of my class using the keyword new inside public classes that belong to the same package. I don't know what this is asking me. Oh my god. All right. You have a class with one private constructor. Is this even a private constructor? Is it not a method? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, it's this. Okay. I'm going to get this one wrong. Let's try. Select one or more options from the list. You can create an instance of my class using the keyword new inside public classes that belong to the same package. No. Isn't this just wrong? You can't create instances of my class using the keyword new. I think it's this. Because it's a constructor, not a method, and it is private. I don't think you can do this anywhere. You can't create but you could create it you can create instances of my class using the keyword new inside method 2. I think that's true. You can create instances of my class using the new keyword inside no. Oh! All right, that was a bit of a struggle, but we got there. Select all existing keywords to control access to class fit. Didn't I just do this? Okay. Wow. All right, 10 minutes. Let's see if we can get one more done. Overloading. Method overloading is a programming concept that allows you to design numerous methods that share the same name but have distinct arguments. I just learned this in TypeScript, actually. When a method is called, the language I think it was TypeScript. The language determines which version of the method to run, based on the number, types, and the order of arguments. This is interesting. So what is... They're overloaded. It means you can invoke different methods by the same name, passing different arguments. What is a method's signature? Yeah. As an example, let's consider some overloaded methods. Since one of these methods has an integer parameter and another has a float parameter, but they have the same name, they're using method overloading. It is impossible to declare more than one method with the same signature. The code snippet below leads to a compilation error. Abs int is already defined. So it has to be same name, different args. All right, 8 minutes. Let's try and blow through this. I kind of know the concept here. Watch, I'm going to say that, and I'm not going to get a single one of these right. Here is a method that takes a long value and returns the max value of the long type minus the given number. Overload this method with one new method. The method should take an int and return the max value of int type minus the given value. Public static int get max minus current int val, and then return int dot max value minus val. I think that's it. No. Where does long come from? I don't know actually how to. Is there like a class long and not a class int? I thought this would work. This is scanner. How does... Interesting. Final. I don't know what that means. How do I get the math? I don't know how to get the max value of an int. It doesn't seem to follow the same pattern for some reason. You have to type the whole thing out. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Makes sense, I guess. Long is the full name. It's not just L. 5 minutes. Suppose you have the following method. I'm going to be done after this one. After this lesson. Suppose you have the following method. Which method will successfully overload this one? It can't take that. I think it also has to be the same name, so it's not this one. It can't be int, so it'd be that. Okay. Distribute method calls. You have a method toString to overload forms with unknown implementations. Public static string toString. Public static string toString int and long. Distribute the different method calls by the suitable methods. None of them might be suitable. What the fuck? Return, got it. Val equals 2L. ToString val. I don't know where this val is coming from. What are you talking about? There is no floats here. There are longs and there are ints. There are no bytes. There are no chars and there's no doubles. ToString int num. So this has to go to ToString long num. This has to go there. I don't know if that was really what. Oh, because you can cast to anything smaller. Why is it like this? I don't know what val is supposed to be. Yeah. So I knew about the casting. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so if long should apply to int, short, byte, and char. Here. Int. Hello. Oh my god. Int. Oh, but actually no. Everything, so it's int, and then this is what? Byte? Yeah, and char. They should belong to int, right? So if I pass in a long, we invoke this long one. But long is preceded by int. So if we invoke it with an int, it goes to int, and then everything else would use int. Wow. Here are 3 overloaded methods. What does the code output? Enter a string. Oh no, is it? Not a valid string, but whatever. Which of the following pairs of methods won't be successfully overloaded? Those won't. Right on time. Leave page. Good work, team. See you tomorrow.